And perhaps there was a slight disconnect there. Just trying to fix some sound issues. Unfortunately, this game is kind of old, so it doesn't play very well with OBS, which would be the ideal way for me to broadcast or to record. But the game is like unoptimized, and it doesn't. OBS doesn't like to record it properly. So I'm just sort of using the Windows recording system. And so I've been hearing on the last couple episodes, or last couple recordings, that there's sort of like a little bit of an echo, and it's kind of distracting. So hopefully the fix I made has fixed that. If not, then I'll just find some way to deal with it, because it is just sort of a product of the fact that I'm having to use the Windows game recorder.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals. If a villager comes across any useful salvage in the Undercity, they bring it to me. Every so often, members from the lower city gangs come down to trade for the salvage. They'll exchange food and medicine for engine parts, old blasters, and the like. Sometimes they even give me credits if I have some really good stuff.
Alright, let's see what you got.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Battle armor. Oh, that's not. Doesn't look like it's actually any better than what I already had. So. Ooh, Viper Sword. Pazak cards. Oh boy. That's pretty good. The other one just gives me +1 to Constitution, which I don't think matters since I'm at 10, so I think this might be a good buy. I don't have enough money. I got plenty of stuff to sell you, though. Yeah, I'm aware it's expensive. I'm gonna buy this Viper Sword too. I don't know if it can be altered like this Prototype Viper Blade is. 6 to 15 or 5 to 15. Alright, well. No big. It wasn't that expensive. Hester. It's cool that they sort of camped out at the bottom of the pillars. I can't look up very much, but they've camped out at the bottom of these pillars, you know, and found housing within them and stuff. I didn't see Rukil, the old guy.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder.
Card.
Tell me what
He's a
fate
snow
you
man.
unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder, I beg you. Question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes. Once I was honored for my wisdom, but over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually, there was only a single apprentice who followed me. And now she is gone too.
What path are you talking about?
No, not yet. I must be wary. Careful. You may be a false savior. Dare I share my secrets with you? No. Not until you prove yourself.
How can I
My
do that?
apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Yeah, I'll help you out.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
I mean, he sounds like a crazy old man, but he might know something.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my...
Alright. I was trying to look for... Oh, here's Gendar.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
You said
Our
something
village
about
has
others
seen
who
many
came here?
visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
Okay, I'm looking
Yes,
for
I have
Mission
seen this
Deo.
Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
Yeah, tell me about these
The
Rackles.
are monsters, hideous mutations who feast on the flesh of our villagers. Their diseased jaws can infect those they attack, transforming the victim into one of those abominations. We know of no cure for the disease, and for the good of the village, we must banish any who become infected, lest they transform and turn on us.
Oh, we got like a zombie vampire virus takes over people.
Ask your questions, Upworlder. I will answer to the best. We are the outcasts, shunned from the surface for our crimes and banished here to the Undercity. We banded together to form this village that we might survive in this hostile environment. I am Gendar, leader of this village, as my father was and as was his father before him. Many of us have been here for generations, our ancestors cast down long ago. There is no return to the surface for us or our descendants, but somehow we managed to survive amidst the filth and roaming bands of deadly rat ghouls.
Alright.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Yeah, okay, Gendar. Seemed like a good dude. Sorry about the whole being banished from the upper levels, having to live in the darkness. Not much I can do about that right now.
Hurry, Hindar! Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The rat ghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the rat ghouls are so near.
Open the gate. I'll get
You'd
him.
risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Oh, hello, friend. Kind of ugly looking. Karth, what are you doing? Come on, man. Just sitting there doing nothing. Oh. You see that? Karth was just... he was just sitting there. He was just gonna let that thing eat me.
Thank you for saving Hendar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder? I'm Trellin, from the Outcast Village. It's my job to guard the gates, and see they are locked to protect us from the rat ghouls. Goodbye.
Alright, sounds good.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hendar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Aw, how cute. Oh, goodness. Well, now we can get out of the main gate, though. Looks like there's a Sith patrol over there. Some rat ghouls creeping around.
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Yeah, so that mission.
Zalbar, he's in trouble. Big trouble. We have to help him. If we don't, they'll sell him into slavery.
Yeah, what happened?
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Do you know where it took him?
For sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z. It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Vulcar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar. And that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Vulcar compound.
Yeah, new party member. Heck yeah. So now we got Mission along with us. So, yeah, now we got Karth and Mission. Nice to have Padme along. I mean, Mission along with us.
Yeah?
See what she's all about. She's also very light side, very good person. I think. Could do it there, but I think it's better to just give her dexterity. Skills. Oh, she's quite good at a lot of stuff, actually. Oh yeah, don't have enough to use those, so... Yeah, that's fine. What does she use? She uses a blaster. What kind of fighting does she do? She doesn't have dueling or anything. Oh, she does have dueling. So she's like a single one. So she's got that then. Yeah, she's definitely got a higher dexterity, so I'm gonna keep her with the blaster pistol. Maybe if I can find a rifle I can give it to her, and that'll be helpful. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the fact that I grabbed the new implant that I wanted to put on. Can Karth use this? Nope. Can Mission use this? Nope, she cannot.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Pretty useful to have a full party now, so some of the fights will be a little bit easier. Who's that over there? Oh, that looks like Canderous Ordo.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
Why is
This
some
isn't
danger?
a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Canderous, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Fun. Oh, did they just instantly murder that man? Oh, bummer.
I don't feel so.
Ooh, and I leveled. Nice.
Damn. I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
What do you mean by that?
Davik sent me down here with this motley crew to scavenge whatever we could from the Republic escape pods that crashed during the recent battle overhead. But the lower city gangs got here first. Anything worthwhile in those Republic pods is probably in their hands by now. Davik won't like that. What are you, an off-worlder? Everyone knows Davik. He's a member of the Exchange. You know, the Interstellar Crime Syndicate. Smuggling, gambling, extortion. Davik controls it all here on Taris. That's why I'm working for him. But lately, the lower city gangs have been giving my boss some trouble.
Alright, I better get going.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
He's all business because he's a Mandalorian. Yeah, it looks like I'm poisoned. Alright, leveling up again. Ah, and I get the second level of dueling, which just makes me even a little bit better with my weapons, which is nice. Excellent. And that fully healed me, thank goodness. Oh, there's another rat ghoul. There's 3 more rat ghouls. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Holy smokes. Okay, well, it's time to save and be pretty careful. Make sure I don't die. Wreck ghouls everywhere. Oh. Well, close enough. Alright, let's take on some of these rat ghouls. Wonder if I can.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty.
Nice.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
I think he's immune to poison, so probably didn't do anything. Oh, don't run down and aggro them. Guys, come on. if I can hit him with a grenade. Hold this, boys. Ooh, got him. Nice.
You'll never get me.
Down you go!
Oh, nice. It is unfortunate that my main character is currently the only one with melee attacks, because it means that in battles, if somebody's gonna go down, it's gonna be me, because I'm gonna be the one. I'm gonna be the one taking all the aggro from these guys. Promised Land Apprentice Journal. Oh, so I'm guessing this is Rayla or whatnot. Yeah, what does the journal say? Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Details the search for the Promised Land. Most of the entries are mundane. However, the last entry is quite interesting. I've uncovered evidence that others have been seeking out the fabled land, and that their treks have led them into the sewers. I decided that I must go there as well. Okay. I don't think there's anything around here. There's a mine over there. Wait, if Canderous Ordo came from this side, shouldn't like one of the pods be over here or something? Because I'm not seeing anything. Oh. Well, maybe they just had him come from whichever side they wanted him to come from. So. Okay, so that goes to the sewers. But I think I'm gonna have to, or I think I'm going to want to go this way, because I saw the Sith over there, and they've got the serum that I care about. Oh, here's the escape pods. Oh, somebody set up a bunch of mines, huh? Oh, someone's over there. Oh, Republic soldier.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease. No! No! I can feel it! Ah!
Oh, yo, that's a bummer.
How'd you like that?
Oh, turns out I can't go down there. Guys, come on. Mine over there. Can I go around this way? No, I can't. Oh no. Please don't tell me. Come on.
Yes.
Garth.
Yes.
Garth,
You
please
got it.
move. Guys, please.
Hey there. What can I...
Mission, please. Please move.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no. Come on, game. No, that's fine. I think I can take a
Ready.
card. Move him. Okay. Everyone else
Yes?
will catch up.
Yes.
Yeah, this game's got the weird blocking hitboxes and all sorts of jank. Sort of makes it more endearing in a way.
You there, civilian. This is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Just minding my own business, man. Don't worry about it. Oh, getting real close.
Security papers. Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control. Is that what you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
Gotcha. Let's just give it the search.
I'd never disobey my orders. I'm not a fan of court-martials and executions. I was just talking, you know. Nothing anyone has to mention to the commander. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done.
No, didn't have to fight them. They weren't really useful anyways because they didn't have any of the Rat Ghoul serum, so... Alright, Rat Ghouls. Here, hold that. Nicely done. There's one more Rat Ghoul over here, so let's take him out.
Here. You asked for this.
Nice, good shots. I think it's sort of funny that my character's got this like sixth sense of like, oh yo, I think Karth is he's got something on his mind, and maybe we should talk to him again, learn some more information.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Let's discuss something.
Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
Didn't finish the conversation last time.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
What are you watching?
I don't know that yet. Like I said before, it's probably nothing, but I've been betrayed by people before, and well, it won't happen again. That's all.
So you want some guarantee?
I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally. Well, you can stop wondering. I'm not.
Okay. Garth's been hurt too many times. Okay, I mean... I really want
and I don't need all these
questions.
questions. What I do need is to try... Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must?
Gotcha. Karth's a tough egg to crack. Grenade. Here, hold this. Well, that got all of them.
Here! Just how'd you like that? How'd you like that?
Take that!
Here! How'd you like that?
Nicely done. Nicely done, fellas. Oh, there's the Raccoon serum that I was looking for. Heavy combat suit, cool. Beam splitter, good. So, I can look here. I think... Oh, Mission's got a vibroblade? Is she any good with it? Like, what is... But she doesn't have strength. She's got dexterity, so I think she's better with the blaster. Yeah, definitely. Let's get rid of energy shield too.
Sure.
Well, with that serum, we can help all the people. Give it to that doctor, and he'll make sure to get it to the people. Oh, there were 2 entrances to the sewers. Huh. Don't know that it much matters. Karth, getting stuck on you again. So, yeah, I was just thinking, gotta find Bastila, obviously, and that's kind of one of our main objectives. Oh, hello, Gamorreans. Oh, holy smokes, they are rocking me. Oh my goodness!
That!
How'd you like that?
Whoa, Karth! Coming in the clutch again.
What?
Well, anyways, I was thinking about the fact that
Huh?
we gotta get Bastila, obviously.
What?
But then the next step is going to be finding a way off the planet. And there was the guy I could talk to Davik Kang about, like, oh, like, could I get Davik Kang's ship to get me off the planet? So that's an option, but I don't know if I really want to be working with Davik Kang. After all, he's like the big bad sort of crime boss of this world. Oh, more Rackles.
How'd you like that? You asked for this. How'd you like that?
Oh, another Promised Land journal. Understand such problems that contains many half-completed maps and purpose notes. Although they did mention, I think, I'm trying to remember if it was Mission Vow or someone else who mentioned that Davik Kang's ship is fast enough to break the blockade. Which may be something we need. Gonna go back to the old man, give him the... Oh! Give him the Promised Land journals. Plus, I'd like to buy a couple more med packs just to help make sure I don't die in the future. mission leveled up. Excellent.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, sneak attack. Scoundrel lets you add extra damage if they're like pinned or something. But I think for now I'm just gonna give her the improved dueling. It's just a pretty good thing to use.
Yes?
Yes.
Hey, Karth. You're a pilot for the Republic, right? You've been all over the galaxy, I bet, right? So tell me, how would you rate Taurus compared to other worlds you've seen?
To be honest, Mission, Terrace would rate pretty low. The prejudice, the rich spoiling themselves while the poor are crushed beneath them, it's not a pretty picture.
Yeah, but that's only since the Sith occupation. Before that, well, I guess it wasn't all that different, really. Maybe Taurus ain't as great as I thought, you know?
Trust me, Mission, there are a lot of worlds better than Terrace. There are worse, too, but Terrace is no place for a kid to live on her own. Even a kid who's got a Wookiee to look out for.
Hey, I ain't no kid. I look out for Zalbar as much as he looks out for me. Big Z's my friend, not my babysitter. Geez, I come ask you a question, you give me a lecture.
Don't you snap at me, Missy. You want a lecture? How's this? Only bratty little children fly off the handle because of a simple comment.
You're not gonna take that from him, are you, Mission?
I don't have to listen to you, Karth. You ain't my father, though you're sure old enough to be. So keep your lectures inside your withered old head, because I don't need them.
And I sure as hell don't need this. Look, let's just drop it and get back to what we were doing.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't antagonize Karth and Mission, but it's a little harmless fun to be like, to like egg Mission on and be like, what, you're gonna take that from this old man? Good stuff.
Greetings once more, Upworlder.
Yeah. Fortunately, she
as
died.
I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land.
Yeah, probably. Sure.
You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rookhill knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too. The great city of Taurus covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea are our only food source. A century ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die.
From what I've seen of Terrace, it doesn't look like much has changed. Except for the upper city, people here are just as bad off as the poor in your little history.
But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taurus were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born.
Yes,
Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more room in the upper city.
Now we live a dark existence beneath the streets of Terrace, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. and you will be the one to show us the way to get there.
I mean...
Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the
Sounds
promised
pretty good.
land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf.
Sounds like a myth to me. Something to give the people here some false hope to cling to so they don't go mad with despair.
I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location.
I have one of those
Yes,
journals.
Worlder. Well done. However, I see that this journal alone does not have enough clues for me to solve this mystery. I'm afraid that only with all three journals, my grandfather's, my father's, and my apprentice's, will I be able to discover the location of the Promised Land. I will leave this journal with you for safekeeping for now. Perhaps it will aid you in your search for the others. I wish you luck, Upworlder, for the sake of the entire village. Welcome back.
Not totally sure I believe in
It is
not totally sure I believe that this promised land actually exists, but I'll help him find the end to his quest at least.
I saw you talking with Rukel. He told you his legends about the Promised Land, didn't he? He told you all about his missing apprentice and the other lost explorers, right? You know, most people don't believe his stories. They figure he's nothing but an old cook. But I think there might be some truth in what he's saying. That's why I want to stop him.
What? Why would you want to do
For an
that?
outcast, I've got things pretty good. The village relies on me to bring in food and supplies. I'm an important man. If it wasn't for Gendar, I'd be running this place.
I get the feeling if it wasn't for Gendar, this place would be a lot worse off than it is.
But if Rukel ever finds his Promised Land, I'm sunk. People won't need to rely on me anymore. I'll just be another nobody like all the rest of the villagers. I won't let that happen. Don't judge me. I learned a long time ago that if I want to survive down here, I've got to look out for number one. The two explorers who went searching for the Promised Land might have found something. They might have found clues or evidence, just like Rukel's apprentice. They would have recorded that information in their journals. I'll pay you if you bring all three journals to me. The two from the explorers and the one from Rukel's apprentice. Then I can destroy the evidence and make sure nobody ever finds the Promised Land. I've saved up enough credits for my business here to make it worth your while if you help me.
I'll think about it,
Have all three journals. Just
but I won't do
bring
it.
them to me, and I'll give you a decent reward. Now, was there something else you needed?
Yeah, I want to buy
It
some
ain't the
med
best.
packs. Med packs. That should be good for now. Bought about 8 of them. So let's head back into the sewers and keep searching for. Looks like we're looking for a lot of things actually. We're looking for Zalbar. We're looking for the final journal. And then we're going to be looking for the entrance into the Black Volker base. What did my journal just update with?
How'd you like that? What?
Nicely done. No, don't use the antidote, kid.
Sure.
Got him. Nice. More medkits, always useful. This is definitely one of the more important points or parts of the game of having good skills. Demolition will let you pick up all those mines so you don't have to blow yourself up trying to get to bosses and stuff. Oh, was that the last journal? What is this? What would I want this droid to do? Like, go clear out some other rooms? Eh, it's fine. Ooh. Oh boy, it took a lot of damage. Oh, really fast. Yeah, Karth, you need to rapid shot the crap out of these guys.
How'd you like that? You asked for this.
Oh, Karth. Oh. Well, that can happen. Yeah. If you're not super careful. Well, look, they didn't lose too much progress. Just back at the start of this. Start of the sewers here. They're immune to poison if I remember correctly, so it's probably not that useful. You guys should also just engage in combat, like, immediately.
Sure.
How'd you like that? Let's go!
Nice.
Sure.
Which way did we go again? I think we went this way. Yeah, and there's a Gamorrean patrol. Oh. He's got a med pack. Nice, nice. Oh, what's that? Why would there be a force field in the sewer?
That energy shield leads to another section of the sewers. The entrance to the... I've got the codes to lower the shield, but we have to rescue Zalbar from those Gamorrean slavers. Don't worry. We can come back after we find Big Z.
Okay. Okay, mission. We'll help your big Wookiee friend. We'll help the scruffy nerf herder. Oh no, it's not the... That's what she calls Han Solo, not actually Chewbacca.
You asked for this.
Oh, nice guys. Good shooting. Let's just save. I already died once, so it's good to just have some insurance so I don't have to do a couple of those fights again. Oh dang, it's nice to have two people with blasters behind me. It's like in the shows, you know, when the Jedi runs out in front of everyone else and just sort of like sits there and deflects stuff while everyone else shoots the bad guys.
You'll pay. You'll never get me.
You asked for this!
I think that's the room that I went into and died. Yeah. So I think what I'll do actually is probably set some mines out in front of the door and then have those Gamorreans run into them. How many repair parts I got? 13 repair parts? Maybe I can use this droid to my advantage. I know I scoffed at it before, but that was before I got destroyed by the Gamorreans. Yeah, let's engage it in patrol mode. Let's optimize its weaponry. Yeah, why not go all out, you know? Oh, and Karth leveled up. Excellent.
What?
God, he's just not very good at anything. As far as skills go, that is. I think multi-shot's a good choice for him, because he's got the dual blasters, so he'll be doing all sorts of attacks per turn.
What?
What? Already lived that. Let's see if he goes into that room. Yeah. Let's go. Take him out.
Whoever steps on this will get a nasty shock.
Guys, come on. What are you just doing standing there? You're not shooting or anything.
Ready.
Nice. Well, the chief had something. Cardio regulator. Alright. New belt. That's good too. Give this one to Karth.
Yes?
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Terrace. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick.
Nice. There he is.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission in Zalbar, together forever. These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have got you out.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
A life debt? You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this. Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
I got this walking carpet following me around. Some kind of loyalty vow,
Life debt
yeah?
is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you. I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
Yeah,
So,
go be bored.
I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Volker base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Yeah,
I better
let's get
come
going.
with you. The Volkers put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Volkers on Terrace who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember.
We just walked past it, Mission.
I just
Come
hope
on.
the Rancor monster isn't still there.
The what now?
There used to be a Rancor monster that made its nest in that part of the sewers. Pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge. Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind. Okay then, off we go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Yeah, so now we get to choose whether we want Mission, Zalbar, Karth, etc. Keep Mission with me. I really like Karth, so I'm gonna keep Karth for now. Yeah, and I got a level up. I keep forgetting how often it is that you get like caught on other characters or on pieces of the environment, and it's just a little bit of a pain. Not terrible. Let's just have a.
Yes. What?
You're okay at
You got
security, but I'm betting
What?
that she's a lot better. I don't remember exactly how many skills she's got, but oh yeah, she's pretty good at it.
Gotcha. Simple.
What?
Oh! The mine didn't explode.
How'd you like that?
I'm like standing on that mine. That's just the backside of the cell they had him sitting in.
How'd you like that?
Good shoot. All right. And it should just lead me back up to that little fork in the road up there, a little circle. Is there anything else in here? Another door on the far side. Let's check it out. Where does this lead to? Huh. Maybe it's part of the Volker secret base. Can't get in there yet. Definitely seems plausible.
Hey, Carl. Can I talk to you for a second?
Are you ready to have a civil chat? Or is this gonna be another childish tantrum?
Tantrum? I'm trying to apologize, you nerf herder. I mean, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get mad at you. It's just that I'm sick of everyone treating me like I'm a helpless kid.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry about what I said, too. I'm just a little on edge lately. Not surprising considering all we've been through, but I shouldn't take it out on you.
Yeah, it's about time you guys.
Mission, you have to know that we don't think you're helpless. I mean, look where we are. Look at what we're doing. You're not just along for the ride. We need you.
You really mean it, don't you? Nobody's ever said anything like that to me before. Not even Big Z. He might think it, but he's not really one for words, you know. Thanks, Carth.
Well, that's no big deal. I mean, I know how it is. Sometimes you just need to hear a few words of encouragement. Kids are like that.
Kids are like that? Listen, you... Oh, I get it. Okay, you got me. You're pretty funny, Carth. For an old guy. Come on, geezer. Let's get back to what we were doing.
Yeah, I'll definitely try this playthrough. I'll try to vary who I use on different missions and stuff, because you know all the characters have these fun little interactions, you know. So it'll be good to see a lot of different characters that you can meet up with. Can be nice to let them, you know, let them sort of explore the space of talking to the other characters and, you know, seeing how their relationships grow. There's a good amount of space for that later on when you have a ship at some point, and you can kind of use it as like your base. I guess I could go back to the apartment on the upper levels, but the apartment on the upper levels is just like a temporary base sort of thing. Yeah, Mission, what's
hey
up?
there. What can I do for you?
Terrace
is a pretty good place to grow up, all things considered. Just stick to the area you belong in and stay out of Davik's business, and you'll be fine.
Okay. What about the upper city?
The upper city's got some nice shops and all, but it's boring. The only time I go up there is if I need free healing from Zelka at his medical facility.
What
can I say? The lower city was a great place to hang out until the Volkers started that gang war. Now you can't even walk the streets without getting shot at.
Yeah, bummer about that.
It can be pretty nasty down there. You've got rat ghouls crawling around looking for their next meal, and the Gamorrean slavers like to set up their bases in the sewers. And then there's the Outcast Village, a collection of people banished to the Undercity for their crimes. I mostly avoid the village, though. It's pretty depressing to see how they live.
Yeah. What about
I tend to keep my nose out of an intergalactic crime lord's business, you know? I can't tell you much that isn't common knowledge. Extortion, slavery, smuggling. Davik's got a piece of all the action here on Terrace. Even the swoop gangs know better than to get in his way. Hey,
thanks for info. But she wanted to talk about something more personal.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know? Big Z's my family.
How'd you guys link up?
My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who'd want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Nobody said the Volkers were smart. There were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Smacking a kid?
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
Did
Are you
Zalbar kill him?
kidding? Big Z ain't like that. He's just a big old softy inside. Of course, the Volkers didn't know that. The other two screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out. I keep telling Zalbar to brush those choppers of his, but he never listens. Just stay upwind when he's speaking and you'll be fine. Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
Yeah. How'd you end up on
Fleeing
Terrace?
some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
Yeah.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Yeah, sounds good. She's not a kid. She's 14. Oh, man. Gonna talk to Rookhill, give him the data pads on the Promised Land, since I think the Promised Land quest continues into the sewers, and I'm gonna be going into the farther back part for the Vulcar base.
How goes your quest? Have you found the journals of my father and
Yeah, I've got them all.
True? Is it possible that at long last the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so
Is it because it doesn't exist?
You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Okay.
Rookhill, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals.
What? No, it can't be. Are these real, Rookhill? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you, everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Rookhill. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Rookhill. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous. We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen. But the destiny of my people is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
I think it's funny that they say they want to leave by nightfall, but it's like they're living underneath the big plates up above, so it's like, what does that even mean? Yeah, I got some light side points. Hopefully I'm starting to look like a good guy. Yeah, look, I'm getting the blue aura. Nice. Oh, and that clears everybody out though, so I can't buy any more gear from this guy, which should be fine. Yeah, so I'm gonna call that here. I think this is the third episode of Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. The next steps we have are we're gonna go up to the we're gonna go through the sewers to the Vulcar base and get up in there and try and get back this swoop bike accelerator, because it'll help us win the race and save Bastila. So thanks for listening, thanks for watching. Hope you join me next time.